Hi, my name is Andy, and I'm the founder of Aviron, and we're going to take a deep dive into the Impact Series rower. Now, there's a lot of thought put behind designing this rower, so I want to take the time to highlight all the key features that really make this rower unique. So let's jump into it. So this rower, or both of our rowers, are designed with dual air and magnetic resistance. The air is really what makes the rower feel realistic, like you're on the water. And it's the magnetic side that makes it versatile, taking it from purely a cardio machine to both a cardio and strength and toning machine. The magnetic resistance goes up to 100 pounds of resistance, which is higher than any other rower in the market. Now we use a nylon belt instead of a traditional chain because it's quieter, it's smoother, and it's really low maintenance. It's a very strong material, the same material you'd find in, say, a car seat belt. The handlebar is actually ergonomically designed so that your wrists are always in a flat, correct position because it rotates. So we prevent you from rolling your wrist down or rolling your wrist up. The foot pedals here are really well spaced apart. Now, there are rowers in the market where your feet are very close together. Now, your feet close together is actually the best position if you are trying to generate as much power as possible, like if you're an actual professional rower. It gives you the most range of motion and the most power, but it's not comfortable. So if you are a taller person or a wider person, you'll find a lot more comfort on our rower with the spacing for the foot. Of course, we allow you to adjust different feet sizes as well. The seat is also ergonomically designed. It's kind of tilted forward so that you can tuck your butt and put yourself in a great position. Same thing with the rail. The rail is kind of slanted downwards, promoting proper form. And you'll notice that our rower seat height is about 20 inches off the ground, which is a little bit higher than most rowers. And the reason why we designed it that way is so that it's really easy to get on and off your rower. So when I get on the rower, I don't have to crouch so low. I just have to sit down. And that makes a huge difference, especially when you're tired or if you have bad knees. Having a high seat height is really comfortable. And then finally, this rail. This rail is a little bit longer than most rowers. And the reason why we designed it that way is because we wanted to accommodate more people. The rail allows for people up to 6'8" in height, but I've seen people at 7 feet tall be really comfortable in a rower. And to save space, we actually have a little pin here that you can pull, and this rower kind of folds up. It's on 4 wheels, which makes it really easy to maneuver around in your home. Finally, the weight limit on this rower is 397 pounds. Our more premium model, which is our Tough Series, that has a weight limit of about 507 pounds. Now, there's an interesting fact that you may not know, and it's that we designed the Tough Series, the more premium model, first. And that is the model that we put in places like Nike's corporate headquarters, Gold's gyms, YMCA's, a lot of commercial facilities where the rower is being used 24, not 24, but many hours during the day, for 5 years straight. So it's a very solid rower. Now this rower was designed slightly after that, but we reused all the same mechanics. So the mechanics inside, the belt, the screen, we reused all the same components. So even though you're getting this rower for your home, it's gonna last you a lifetime because we're using commercial grade components from the screen to the mechanism inside. So I'll demonstrate that. Like this glass here on this monitor is very durable. It's meant to withstand a lot of force, in case you're in the gym and someone throws a basketball at it. You'll notice if I hit it, very durable. It's not gonna break or anything. It still functions perfectly fine. And also there's no wires that are exposed. There's only one wire at the very underneath the rower here for the power, but behind the screen, it's super clean, very well organized. But yeah, that's a little bit about the rower. So the Aviron rowers are equipped with a 22-inch high-definition touchscreen. So the keys on the touchscreen, there's a power button at the top here. There are volume control buttons at the right side here. You have an up and down buttons here that allow you to adjust the resistance and also help you navigate the screen. There's a back button, a headphone jack in case you want to set up external speakers. And then we do have a camera here for profile pictures and victory photos, and a microphone that'll be used in the future as well. So the interface is very easy to navigate. Everything is kind of coming from the left side menu and over to the right side, kind of like you're reading. And so to log in, all you have to do is click on this button here at the top left-hand corner. You can sign in, sign up, but we have quick login, so I can just easily log into my account by just tapping with one press. Takes a couple seconds to log in. And then once you log in, you'll notice that my profile picture will show up at the top left. It says, "Hi, Andy, are you ready to sweat?" And then if I actually click on my profile picture, I can do things like view my workout history, which goes into show me all of my workouts throughout the lifetime of my profile. So I've done 169 workouts. I burned a total of 7,000 calories and so on and so forth. And you can actually filter it by all time, say last 7 days, last 30 days, and it's going to filter all those stats. And then down here on the right-hand side is where we have metrics from some of the workouts that you've done. So if I select this workout here for power play, it's going to show me my graphs, my watts, my calories, a lot of different metrics. I'm going to find a workout where I perform a little better than that. Let's see here. I think October 15th had a lot of fun playing one of my favorite games here, No Tomorrow. So the 12-minute workout, I received the high score of 26,000, and here are my watts, my calories, my meters, my split time, and everything's kind of shown on the screen. On the left side, I kind of skipped over this, but here's my profile picture, my name. I'm a professional level athlete. You'll notice that I'm a professional level because I've rowed more than 3 hours, a total of 8.5 hours. And to reach to the next level, I need to hit 10 hours of rowing. And then we also have achievements, which are great motivators. Different achievements for accomplishing different things, like burning a certain amount of calories or completing a certain amount of workouts. Now, each of these achievements, you get a little badge. And any achievements that I haven't earned yet are going to be down at the bottom and in a gray color. Now, if I click on my profile picture again, I can actually see all my different friends. I have a bunch of different friends here, and everyone has a little gray bubble next to their name, which means they're not online, but maybe there's someone that is online. So here, Jackie seems to be working out right now. She's online, and that's a great feature because then I can actually invite her to a workout because I know she's online. And if I want to see someone's specific stats, I can actually click on their profile. So let's say I click on Training Tall Austin's profile, and then I want to see what he's done in the last 24 hours. I click on 24 hours. He's done 2 workouts in the last 24 hours. He's rowed for 26 minutes. These are his 2 workouts. And it really keeps you accountable, motivated, because you have friends you can follow and they can follow you, and you're keeping track of your workouts and their workouts. Now on the left side, there are a few other buttons. We're going to skip down to this one, which is one of my favorites. It's our global leaderboard. So you can see within our community every different member that's on the rower and where they rank. And here is showing me the first top 10, but I can easily just scroll through here. Shows me their profile pictures, their names, their level, age, gender, so on and so forth. And I'm ranked 422 out of around 1,800 people. And I'm ranked 28th out of 39. So I'm not doing very good compared to my friends. And I can actually filter this leaderboard to just show my friends. So if I do that, now the leaderboard kind of shortens and now it shows me only the 39 friends that I've added here on the rower. And this is for the last 30 days. I can also filter and show it for the last 7 days as an example. And then finally on the left side, there is another button here, which is our monthly challenges. And each month we have a new challenge. This month is about completing 30 workouts. And so I've completed 20 workouts of the 30 this month. I'm at 66%. You'll notice that these are all my friends who are doing this challenge with me. 11 of them, it says here, have already completed the challenge. And of all the Aviron community members, we have 93 people that have completed this month's challenge. And another great way to keep you motivated, new goals to achieve every month. So we're back to the main menu. At the bottom left-hand corner, there is a button that allows you to pair your Bluetooth heart rate device, your headphones, get into the Wi-Fi settings, and a few of the other menu type of items. Now in the middle of the screen is where we have all our workout categories. So right now we have over 300 different workout options that are divided into 7 subsections. So we have performance, competition, games, power play, pros versus Joes, guided programs, and virtual. So I'm going to jump right into the first category, which is performance. And under performance, we have a few different options like tutorials on how to row. Now, we don't focus on live instructor classes, but we do have YouTube, which is a great feature because then you can search from one of the many different instructors like Training Tall or Dark Horse Rowing. They have a lot of free classes that you can access directly from the YouTube app. We have things like a pace boat called My Routine, target practice to help you improve your accuracy. But what I'm going to jump into first is called Metrics Monitor. And what's special about Metrics Monitor is it has all the data you need for rowing. So everything from the distance traveled to your watts, to your split time, your calories. You can adjust resistance by pressing on these buttons at the right side or by pressing the up and down keys here. And as you row, it's really visual. There'll be graphs on the screen. So let me just demonstrate that very quickly for you. So I'm not going to strap on in, but I'll just do a few pulls. And so you can tell it's quite smooth, quite quiet as well, and quite soothing. And then you can see some of my data on here on the screen. Now, the reason why this workout is special is because regardless if you pay for our membership or even if you don't have Wi-Fi access and something happens, or you cancel your membership because you lose your job or something, we believe that if you purchase a high-end piece of equipment like this, it should always be functional. So regardless if you have internet or if you have a membership, you always have basic metrics like this, so you can still work out, still adjust your resistance, and we still allow you to create a profile, log in, keep track of your workout history, and even add friends without a membership. And we'll always do that. And then once you finish your workout, I'm going to press the back key here. You'll know it shows me this screen here. It says I got a score of 2, which really means how much output I achieved. The last time I did this workout, I had an output of 1, and my best score was 2. And then we have a new feature here that we added recently called Experience Coins. And what Experience Coins is every minute that you row, you'll earn 1 Experience Coin. And you can use those Experience Coins to purchase new workouts, new backgrounds, new characters, new weapons in the games, a lot of really fun things. And there's more of that to come, but that's a new feature that we just added. And we also added this new high score board. And this high score board shows you the top 10 people who have ever completed this workout or completed that game. Kind of like the old school days when you're playing Pac-Man or, Brick Breaker. There's that high score at the end of the arcade that shows you all the top 10 scores. So we've added that to all our workouts as well. And you can actually filter by just your friends to see which friends did really well in this workout. Another really fun way to keep you motivated. And by pressing continue, I get taken to the summary page. It's kind of like the profile summary, but instead it's just focused on metrics from that specific workout that we just completed. So all the same stuff, seeing all your watts, calories, meters, strokes per minute, things like that, and my profile and my achievements here on the left side. So my favorite workout category is actually called Power Play. And Power Play is a mixture of playing a game and doing a guided program at the same time. So I just have to click on the Power Play. You'll notice that each one of these tiles represents a workout, and we have dozens to choose from. They all have a little, nice animated photo. There's a title, description, how many users. So all these workouts are up to 3 people. So it's really fun to do these workouts with your friends, and it gives you the length of time and a level of difficulty level. Each of these workouts range from easy, medium, hard, and this new level we have called pain, which is really intense. So I'm just going to jump into my favorite workout, which is called A Game. It's about maintaining peak split time. So each workout is a little different. Some of them might be about hitting your strokes per minute target. Some of them might be about hitting your watt target, but this one's about your split time, which is how rowers measure speed. Let's say I want to do medium difficulty level. And before I go into this, I'm going to click on this high score button. It's going to tell me everyone's high score, the top 10 people who've played this in the last 30 days. And then on the left-hand side, it actually breaks down the workout. This workout's 17 minutes long, so I knew that from the previous page, but it also just kind of breaks it down here. And a really nice feature is that we set the resistance for you automatically using the automatic resistance system that we have inside. So there's no thinking. You just kind of have to get on, just row. But if I want to, I can actually just manually change my resistance as well. So your invite button is how you invite your friends to work out and do this workout at the same time. And I'm just going to press go. And we're going to go into it together. Okay. So very visual. It's beautiful. We're in this kind of 3D world. We're in this car, and we're going to be traveling down this highway. And the way this game works is this highway has 5 lanes, and each lane represents a different speed range. So this lane here is 245 split. This lane here is if we travel between 230 and 245, and so on and so forth. So the faster you go, the more to the left you move. And the idea is you want to be in the lane that gives you the most points. And right now we're collecting negative 10 points. Here are points in the corner. And we want to move to the middle lane, which is going to give us the most points. So I'm going to start rowing. Resistance is automatically set. And I'm just going to go a little faster to move into the middle lane. And now I'm collecting all these points here. And so it's great because I'm doing a structured program. I'm getting combos and I'm collecting points. But I'm playing a game at the same time. And you can imagine it gets really fun because if you have friends, all your friends are on the screen at the same time. You all have cars. You're all traveling in different directions. So this next section is a sprint section. So I really have to pick it up now. Okay, slow down just a little bit, get some more points here. And I'm slow down a little more. Okay. And that's kind of how you play this specific workout. Really fun, a lot of different options. And I'm just going to get out of this workout by pressing the exit button. All your metrics are at the bottom. Here are my points here. So you can see it just tells me that I got 353 points. The last time I played this, I got 341 points. Here are my best score. I played for less than a minute, so I didn't get any experience coins. And here's my rank on the leaderboard. A little bit out of breath already. And then if I go to the summary page, it kind of breaks down my workout and gives me all the metrics that I need to see and if I want to improve myself. And that's power play. Now let's jump into the most exciting category, games. So within games, we have over a dozen games to choose from. Some are 2D, some are 3D, some of them you're running away from things, some of them you're shooting different things. We even have old school games like Brick Breaker and Balls of Fury, a lot of different options. And a lot of variety in terms of being able to play by yourself or even playing with your friends, up to 5 people in some of these games. So one of my favorite games right now is our new game called No Tomorrow. And this game is really exciting because you can't really win it. It's all about how long you can survive for, how many waves of robots you can survive. And that makes for a great workout because you're going to constantly push yourself. Every wave gets more challenging, and every wave there's new robots and new different challenges. Some of them travel faster, some of them are bigger, just a lot of different options. So I'm going to jump on here before I get attacked by this robot. Oh no, he's attacking me. Come on. All right, so the way this game works is every time you complete a stroke like this, I'm going to fire my weapon. And the harder I pull, the more firepower I'm going to have. And right now we're in wave 1, so it's pretty easy. There's not too much work. But as the waves, as we go into the next set of waves, it gets harder and harder, and there's new robots, and they travel faster. So you'll notice it says, get ready at the top. Now, if I hit 24 strokes per minute, come on. All right, I got a power up. Perfect. So now I got a new special weapon, and I get to do double the firepower, which makes my life a little bit easier. So we have these little mini challenges as you're working out to make this game kind of exciting. Now, it's a little hard for me to present and play at the same time, but I hope you guys get it. This is a really fun game. There's music and sound effects. And then once you finish your workout, just like we did in the past, here's my score, my last score, my best score. I earned 1 experience coin. And here's the high score, some really, really high scores in this game so far. So the next category we're going to explore is competition. And competition allows you to race against the best version of yourself in Lightning Lap, or race up to 10 people in real time like in Grand Prix. Really exciting, very exhilarating as you're racing with up to 10 people in real time. So we're going to jump into that and show you what that one's all about. So Grand Prix, I'm feeling a little low energy today, a little more sprinty, so I'm going to select 2 minutes as an option, but you can choose up to 20 minutes for one workout option. And then we have 3 options here. So I can practice and race against the computer. And the computer is really designed to push you to your limit. So it knows based on your historical information, what your average speed is, and it's going to benchmark that to really push you. Now, invite allows me to invite people to a private race. And then go will actually go onto our community and find other people looking to race at the same time. Or it's going to pair you up with historical race data from other people if there's no one online at that time. And of course, just like before, we have our high score board. So I'm going to go into practice here so I don't get obliterated by the community. And each race is a little different, has a different layout, different maps. This one's a straight on race. You notice that's where I am. These are all the robots or AI that I'm racing against. And we're already off to the races, so they're going to be speeding up past me. Let's see if I can catch up a little bit. I'm going to increase my resistance. Let's go. Come on. All right. So you'll notice the leaderboard kind of shows me where I am compared to everybody else. I can actually click on individual names on the leaderboard to get more details on their stats. I can even hide things out of the way if I want to really focus on racing. And all my metrics are at the bottom, including resistance, which I can increase and decrease. And then once you're done your workout, it'll take you to the summary page. If you place in the top 3, you can take a victory photo with the camera. And it's just all around really fun, something I do once in a while. Now, for those of you with a competitive spirit, Pros versus Joes is for you. And this gives you the opportunity to race against some of the fastest athletes in the world. So we've worked with dozens of athletes, from Olympic rowers, Olympic boxers, Olympic sprinters, NHL players, you name it. And they're all different lengths. So you'll notice here, these are like 2-minute workouts. Let's say if I want to race against Brienne, who's a world champion sprinter. 2-minute race. Let's get into it. So the interesting thing about this one is that here are her stats at the top. It's going to set both rowers to the exact same resistance, so it's a very even match. Her video's at the top right, her boat's at the top. There's me at the bottom. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And she's dusting me. It's a really fun challenge to see if you have what it takes to compete against these athletes. And even if you aren't the best and you don't come in first place, you can kind of see where you stack up against community members who are also doing this race as well. So really fun workout for the competitive spirited individual. So the next category, which is actually the most popular category, is our guided programs. Now, guided programs, there's over 100 different options to choose from. They're programs that take you just rowing, or you can get on and off the rower to do full body exercises like bicep curls with the handlebars, especially since the resistance goes up so high, or dips with the frame. A lot of different options. And there's so many options that sometimes it's easier to use this filter up here. And you can filter by the length of workout. Let's say I got 10 to 20 minutes, and I want to do a strength training. Strength training as well. Or you can actually use the search bar and just search for your favorite workout. So I like to demonstrate this one workout here. This is a full body workout. It's fat burning and strength training, 15 minutes on and off the rower. What's really neat about all these workouts is you can do them with up to 20 people in real time. So it makes for really fun group workouts. I'm feeling a little like I want to challenge myself today, so I'm going to go hard. Here's a breakdown of the workout in detail, what exercises I'm going to do, how many reps, how many meters, what resistance level is automatically going to be set for me. So you'll notice there's like warm-ups, there's squats, there's push-ups and bicep curls. So I'm just going to jump right into this workout. So they all look a little bit different color themes. This one, you'll notice here at the top, is made by Igor. Here's the timeline. Here's the first exercise. It wants me to warm up by rowing 400 meters and shows you an animation of the rowing motion. Here are the next set of exercises and all your stats at the bottom. So we have 180 seconds to complete 400 meters at resistance level 5. So I've been rowing all day, so I'm just going to skip this warm up by double tapping the screen. You'll notice that it's going to give me a score. It's going to say I didn't do a great warm-up. So we did a bad job, which is great though, because it's going to show you how well you did on every single exercise, keeps you accountable, and helps you improve. So the next one is doing back rows. So we're going to develop strength. We're not going to use our legs. We're just going to focus on using our back muscles. It's going to set the resistance to level 16. So it's very high. And now I'm just going to try to develop some back muscles here. 1. And so you'll notice on the screen, it's going to count down for me. And I have to use proper form, because if I don't, it's going to correct me, because it's almost like having a personal trainer. So I'm just going to do really fast strokes here, for example. And you'll notice at the bottom, it's telling me to slow down. And so let me slow down my strokes a bit. And now as I slow down, it's going to show or tell me how to continue doing this exercise properly. So squeeze your back muscles. And as soon as I go quick again, let's go quick. Not so fast. So it's almost like having a personal trainer, which is amazing. On call, 24/7, guiding you through these workouts, setting the resistance for you automatically. 1 rep left. And this time, I got 3 stars for completing this exercise. Overall, doing a great job. So the next section is relaxed row. Let's skip this. It's going to say I didn't do a great job. Oh, it's saying I'm a little bit lazy. Pretend like that didn't happen. So next one's prisoner squats. It's going to want me to dismount from the rower and take 2 steps back. So let me do that. And now I'm going to have to do 20 slow and low squats. Hands behind my head. 19 reps. 18 reps. 17 reps. And so on. So a great full body exercise, full body workouts. So the last category we're going to explore is virtual. And virtual allows you to explore destinations from around the world, everywhere from the beautiful islands in the Philippines to the US to places in Europe like Austria. Let's just explore Austria as an example. Now, all these experiences are really immersive because you hear the sounds of rowing through water. So I'm going to turn up the volume and maybe you'll be able to hear it, but you can hear the sounds of water as you're rowing. But I'm going to turn it down so you can hear me. And you'll notice as I start to row is really when the video starts to play. And that really makes it realistic and immersive. So if you're rowing faster, you're going to be traveling faster through the water. And if you really want to make this experience immersive, all you have to do is hide the time, hide your own metrics, put on a pair of Bluetooth headphones, and now you feel like you're really leaving home and rowing somewhere beautiful around the world. So I want to thank you so much for watching this very lengthy video and taking a moment to explain the why behind Aviron. Now, workouts have traditionally been about the end result. How do you feel at the end of your workout, or how many calories did you burn? But we at Aviron believe that the workout itself is as important, if not more important, than the end result. It's the journey that's important. Because if you can make the journey exciting, enjoyable, exhilarating, then you're going to work out more frequently, with higher intensity, and for a longer period of time. And that's going to lead you to being healthier and happier. And that is what Aviron is about, is changing the way people think about working out and improving that journey. So thank you so much for watching once again, and we'll see you online.